Okay, so, alright. This is gonna be an odd video. I guess not odd, just more of, interesting. It's a very different video. It's very sappy, very preachy, but it's a video I wanted to make. It's about this year's E3 convention, and while there are a lot of interesting games that are soon to be released, that's not what stood out to me about this E3. For some reason, and I don't know why, really the emotions and the admiration and the tears even and the joy surrounding these games really stood out to me. Now, all these games had the same love, obviously. Some had almost complete retribution, and rightfully so. But the ones that people loved all had a distinct level of quality, excellence, and most of all, love poured into it. Kingdom Hearts 3, Smash Bros. Ultimate, Nier Automata, Halo Infinite, Sekiro Shadows Die Twice, and the Todd Howard game stood out the most to me. Then I realized all are creators with exceptional reputations, craftsmen of heartfelt entertainment. But how did they do it? How are they so good at giving people things that they never knew they wanted and now it's all they crave? And what does that mean if you are creating something? Well, the first thing that connects with all creators is the heart to create something beautiful, obviously. Even if it's something as simple as a fighting game with a bunch of characters, a breathtaking atmospheric experience, or a beautifully complex story. No game or medium would be great if they simply met the standard. EA, Ubisoft, and plenty of other companies, I'm sure, have been meeting the standard for quite some time now. After all, doing extra work would be pointless if they didn't profit from it, right? So, where is the need to do it then? Why add Ridley to Smash? Why create an entirely new IP when you could just put out a sequel with the groundwork already laid out? Why conclude a story when you could keep it going forever? Why would you try to win back those who once loved you? Well, love is what keeps an idea alive, and for people to love your idea, you must create something that can give that love back. Not the easiest thing to do indeed, but the payoff can last a lifetime, as we have all experienced. A perfect segue into my next point. Okay, hold on. Alright. Stupid script, why did I write you? Okay. Jeez, how do I word this? A memory can be something as small as an emotion, or as big as a picture. But one thing has to stand out, and that is that both must be unique. Uniqueness and creativity are signs of the kind of love that we were talking about earlier. Regardless if you are religious or not, I think Jesus explains it perfectly. You will know them by their fruits. This does not, of course, prevent the possibility of a toxic community. That will happen as long as people care about things other people care about. And in all honesty, that's fine. Nothing can be perfect, but in reality, most memories aren't. Most memories do not happen systematically or predetermined. You may think the memories associated with these games may not deserve it, but for a creator to allow an environment for positive experiences to prosper is exactly what separates these people from everybody else. They don't control the outcome. Masashiro Sakurai met with Zero, Smash Bros. Invitational winner, before the tournament, and this is what he had to say. This is what Zero had to say. Pronouns. Gay every time.
Now, so how much did I get to play Smash Ultimate before the invitation? They actually gave us around 6 hours, 5 to 6 hours of gameplay before actually playing, which was amazing. You know, we actually got a little showcase from Nintendo people about a few certain mechanics and whatnot. So it was extremely generous, the amount of time that they gave us. I expected them to give us like an hour or two tops, but Nintendo people really made it a point to like actually give us as much as they could given their schedule. And obviously, since the game was a tremendous secret, they couldn't just reveal it out in the open. You know, it was a big deal to them. And you know, for this, the cool part about this is that the game itself is just to showcase it to people was like a big deal to Nintendo Japan, Nintendo of America in general. Higher ups really had to talk about this to make the invitational happen. So the fact that the invitational even happened is a big deal in terms of how Nintendo is going to interact with the Smash Bros. Community in general.
Okay, finally, I think that it's understanding your responsibility as a creator. People want to experience something real, whether it be a journey the creator guides them on or something that was the starting point for something greater. There are countless stories of changed lives due to the impact these titles had, all positive of course. Stories of dealing with heartbreak, meeting their soulmate, and overcoming depression. As a creator, one could choose to undermine these issues and undermine your creation as something intended for enjoyment only. Again, there's nothing wrong with that, but these creators choose to go beyond that. They listened to their community and chose not to ignore them and what people wanted, even if it was stupid. It shows that they too understand that their creation means more to them than they could ever realize, and as a creator, they respect and uphold the community's passion for it, taking upon the responsibility to keep that fire burning because they too love it as much as the community. If I had to choose one thing that all these creators have, or had at one point in time, it was love. Love might be all you need to create something as fantastic as From Software or Masashiro Sakurai. But even if it wasn't so, we know at least that it certainly exists inside them and in their creations. A beautiful relationship any good creator would hope to continue. The legacy means so much more than they could ever thought possible when they initially clicked. And that's really important to realize as a creator, is that people love what you do and love you as a result. That stands out amongst the people who are just trying to make money and trying to, get you to buy the game and promote hype. Very unnaturally, if I might add. And that's not good because it makes them look even worse. So I guess this is all just to say, for all the creators that pour their heart and soul into what they love and what they do, they need to be respected foremost. And what needs to be ultimately what you strive for everything that you create. And that's my, I think that's how I'm going to conclude the message.